Good evening. My name is Rachel Heller, and I'm honored and humbled to be here tonight to introduce myself to this distinguished audience. I moved to Centerville from Texas shortly after 9/11 because I had a strong desire to utilize my skills as an aerospace engineer in support of our troops. So with some trepidation, I left a promising job and longtime friends to come work at Hill Air Force Base in support of the global war on terror. After only a short while, I felt confident that I had made the correct decision. I felt warmly embraced by my Air Force coworkers and by the wingman brotherhood that we shared. I count my years of experience in Utah as some of the most satisfying and memorable of my 25-year career. My coworkers, many of whom teach at the University of Utah, encouraged me to go back to school, and in 2011 I completed a master's degree in mechanical engineering. And as of today, I'm one class short of completing my coursework for my PhD. Despite my career successes and personal achievement, I felt a growing uneasiness inside of me. I felt this anxiety because I withheld a fundamental truth about myself from my friends and my coworkers, a characteristic about myself that I feared might overshadow all of my accomplishments, a truth I feared might compromise even more than my job, but the trust and the honor I had established among my wingmen. You see, I was born Randall Heller, but I stand before you today as Rachel Heller, the person I've always known myself to be. A transgender person is someone whose sex at birth is opposite from what they know on the inside. Perhaps my greatest fear is that I would no longer be judged by the strength of my character or by the evidence of my accomplishments, but that my life would be seen through a filter of my gender identity that would strip away every other trait by which I identify. My fears about revealing my authentic self to my coworkers proved unfounded. I was embraced, literally and figuratively, at my job. However, despite the love and the acceptance I felt from my Air Force family, each night as I drove out of the well-guarded gates at work, I felt a new anxiety, a new uneasiness. I knew that my patriotism, my efforts, and my accomplishments were invisible to people outside of the base. I didn't feel the same comforting reassurances that I so appreciated at work. I knew that by living my authentic life, I put myself at risk for discrimination. It became possible that although my employer and my country valued my personal contributions, that my state might allow someone to deny me such basic necessities of life, such as housing. I believe that most Utahns share some common ideals, such as hard work and self-sufficiency. I desire nothing more than to be able to live and work in the state I call home, to defend and support the country I love, and to do so knowing that who I am will not deny me the opportunities I have worked so hard to create. Thank you for your kind attention.